Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you guys are here. Today is going to be the last time we get into or even discuss the Eafengrow EF225. What I wanted to do today is hopefully not have a struggle bus video, but just take a little time and take this knife all the way apart, look at it together, um, put it back together, and close it up. Final thoughts, then we'll be done with it forever, right? I'm just curious what it's like inside. If there's anything that's maybe has markings on it, I'm just curious, right? So first, I want to thank every single one of you for stopping by and watching the video. I want to say in full disclosure, I do not support clones. I do not think one should buy clones. I do not think clones do anything positive for anybody except the people selling them. And when I bought this Eafengrow 225 off Amazon, I believe I contributed to that delinquency of clones by supporting a one that, whether it's a clone or not, whether there's agreement between them or not, I didn't know and I bought it. So anyway, in full disclosure, that's the way I feel about it. I think I've made it clear that it's made me feel dirty. But I also do a lot of things in the name of science, in the name of research, in the name of curiosity, right? In the name of other knife customers and what they might think or what they might not think. But the other thing I wanted to do is give a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And ask you guys, please, if you're so inclined, to hit the bell notification icon and the subscribe notification icon, not necessarily in that order. You can actually reverse that order, and it would be very helpful for the channel. So what I had learned about this knife when I was looking at it is the pivot is a T15. Again, I don't have an original one of these knives to compare it to. And the body screws, the clip screws a T8, and the body screws, which only come in from one side, are a T8 also. So what I thought we would do is just get into this thing, starting with the body screws. And see, I was wondering about that. They seem to be free spinning. Let's see if they're going to come apart. Got my finger on it, kind of holding it. Okay, that's interesting. So when the screw comes out, there's like a little nut that is embedded. I don't think it's mounted because I think it would fall out, but it hadn't fallen out yet in the other side. So this screw, these body screws go all the way through the body and the back spacer. And they come into this Chicago style barrel here that looks like it's press fitted into the scale. We will see. But there are four of them. They're not Loctited. They're just absolutely clean threads. Oh, now that one fell out. There's the other side of the barrel. So they're not press fit in. But they are rotating. I do have to put my finger on it. I can see how if you Loctited these, it would be problematic. Let's see if these others want to come out or if they want to stay with the scales. They want to come out. And the back spacer wants to come out too. All right, let's free the pivot. I won't worry about that one. Then I guess we flip the knife, because what I can find is this T15 and it's got a spanner bit on the other side. I don't know what's going to happen when this comes out. Well, I know what's going to happen, but I don't know what's going to happen on the other side. So for science, curiosity, you've got a big ass honking pivot screw with no Loctite in it. in a scale that simply pops off with a simple backspacer like I thought, simple washer with no stainless, nothing between the washer and the titanium. So guys, this particular NAF is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pieces, counting every screw. So that is what I call very simple construction. Very, nothing's wrong with that. Let me get some alcohol. And to me, those washers look a little cheap, a little thin. You know, I don't know what the original OG washers are like. But you've got this, let's see if this is titanium or steel. That might tell us something. I'm thinking it's titanium. So let's check. Yes, titanium. Had a little bit of oil, but very, very minimal. I mean, pretty much running dry for all practical purposes. We'll change that. We'll put some Slickerall in it. And then you've got these two skinny phosphorus bonds washers. But guys, that's the totality of the EF225. So what I'm going to do, thinking what I'm going to do, I was thinking if I was going to reverse the way that thing was put together, but I've kind of forgotten which way it was put together. So I'm just not going to worry about it. How about that? I didn't take the clip off, but I didn't have to. But again, very clean parts. All right. Let's see what we got here. We're going to want, okay, is it going to work? So the pivot housing only goes through one side. It's the kind of thing I find interesting. So somebody was thinking about that. And then I'm going to put the smoother side towards the blade. And I'm going to get some of my silicamol. Whoops. A little dab will do you. I just put 4 little dots on it when I do washers. I don't know if that's good, bad, but it works for me. By no means am I saying that's the way it should be. I'm just saying that is me, yo. All right, so what I'm going to do, seems like there should be a, oh, that's right, the thumb studs are stop pins. I'm an idiot. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put, I wonder if these will let me go in from this side. So I'm just kind of putting some Slickable around that pivot on that blade. Put a little more than I did last time because I am not consistent, and I'm putting what seems to be the machine side because these washers are definitely stamped washers. And what I do is I pull it backwards because it sucks the crap out of my little funnel. And I cap it back off so it doesn't dry out. I mean, guys, all things aside, the fucking knife is, I don't know if it's that easy to put together. It probably is. But it's just, it's one of the most simple knives. And that's not a bad thing by any means. I'm just objectively stating the fact. I think if I put in one body screw partially, just to get it started, and then take my pivot, put it down just by hand. And then kind of go one by one with my body screws, leaving everything just loose. I don't know. Somebody might be screaming at the screen right now. But for me, this just seems like I haven't taken apart, I guess because I care about them, I haven't taken apart, I've taken apart a lot of Hinders. I haven't taken apart my Medfords yet. I might do a skiff um, upgrade in my Slim Midi. That's one that I'm looking to do. So I will take it apart, and maybe it's the same type of simple construction. Just going to do a little straightening out of this back spacer here. I don't know why that's not wanting to go in. So 4 screws, a pivot, a back spacer, 2 slabs of titanium, and 2 washers, and a big chunky D2 blade, or what basically make up this EF225. Again, that lanyard hole's a little misleading there, because if you were to put a lanyard there, I'm convinced it would cut through the lanyard after you close it a few times. The hardware is nice hardware. I like the way that the overall design of the hardware works out there. So let's get our T15. And let's see if this thing, I'm going to just tighten it up. It's fully tight. Too tight, I'm sure. Nope. A little off center because it wasn't tight enough. Perfectly centered. Guys, I will never bring this knife out again. I just wanted to take it apart and see what it was made of. See the shoddy ass construction, and yeah, that is the Eafengrow EF225. Never to be seen again on this channel. It might, you never know. It might come up, not in the video. You might see it in the background, so I don't want you to think, God damn, there's that Eafengrow 225. What the hell is it doing? I just mean I'm never going to talk about it again. Guys, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching the video. I was kind of hoping it would be a struggle bus video and y'all would get more entertainment. So, not expecting a lot of views, but I appreciate you if you do watch it. I appreciate you if you watch any of my videos. I always ask, please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for that guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Choose debate, not hate. Don't buy clones. Don't cheat on giveaways. Love your neighbor. And know that I always love you guys. Peace.